Oh yeah, we're in the wrong lane here. Everyone, welcome back into the channel. Autopilot East here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate you all. We got our next destination up here in terms of where we're going. So let's get this thing rocking, and I'll let you all know what destination we do have. All right. So I'm ready. Tron's ready. Hope you all are ready too. So let's do this thing. Okay. Got the icon there that says we can go here, and FSD pulls off right here from on us, just on the not park, but just stand stilling there, and we get this thing rolling. So everyone, the destination that we have on today is we're going to a place known as Some Days. Okay, not an apostrophe, everyone, just a straight Some Days. Got to make this right turn here. FSD does make the right here, and then this is great. We got a car coming up here on the right in front of us. FSD pulls over to the right, which is great, which I would have done too as well. And then we're going to be coming up here, everyone, to a stop sign. But before that, we got another car here. FSD pulls to the right again. Perfect. I would have done the same here too, but we're kind of close to that car there with 12.6.4, which is always the case. Got to make this left turn here, everyone. Got cars coming from both directions here. FSD is going to inch out there. It does stop here because we got a car on the left and also on the right here, and got another car coming up here on the left. Two cars actually by that, and we should be good to go now. Let's see. FSD swings it. It does swing it. It didn't do it slow. It was still slow, but not as slow as I've seen it here. So don't mind that. Get up to the light here, but perfect. Okay, so we get the green here, and we gotta, everyone, make the left. FSD does put on the left turn signal here. Everyone, we came from a different direction from where we're going to now, but FSD still is consistent so far, which is good. We're getting on here to the Parkway entrance here. Got to make the left here. Got some cars coming up in front of us here. After this car, we should be good to go. Let's see if FSD swings it. It does swing it, yes. And again, a little bit slow there. It looks like it's a little bit sort of hesitant, which I think is kind of consistent across the board. Yeah, I think it is. I think so. So Some Days, everybody, this is where we got to get to, okay? So why am I going to Some Days? Now, I've been seeing this, everyone, this place on my feed, on my Instagram feed for some strange reason lately. I guess it's because, everyone, I like some pastries. It's a newer spot. I checked the reviews. I think it was about maybe 20 people that reviewed this place. But out of the 20 people, I think it got like 4.8, 4.7 or something like that. We're getting into the Parkway here, everyone. Got to get the left turn here, and hopefully, everyone, I don't have to disengage here. I want to see what car FSD is going to follow here, so we don't have to disengage. Probably going to follow the black car there ahead of us, which it does most likely. You can see from the screen there, and we don't have to disengage because of the fact that it's following the leader here with that black car. But as always, everybody, like I've been saying, in 12.6.4, FSD cannot read the toll booths. So it's gotta follow some sort of car to get in there, and then it feels okay and feels confident enough here. FSD is turning here to the left here, got a car here as well, but thankfully FSD gets into this lane here smoothly here. So yeah, everybody, I've been seeing Some Days across my feed. Like I mentioned, there's only like a couple of reviews on this place here because it's new. It is in Montclair. And for everyone, I don't know what it is, but there's so many good places, food places in Montclair, New Jersey, and this is I hope this is just one of them that's going to be good here. FSD kind of slows down here. Everyone, didn't blow the horn there because it looks like the person was trying to make the left, but I guess not. FSD kind of waited to kind of see what was going to happen there. So I like that. I like that kind of maneuver there with FSD here. So yeah, we'll see everyone. But Montclair has really got some good places. There's some other places, everyone. That I want to take you all in Montclair here, just so you all kind of see what I'm working with here. My next video after this one, everyone, might actually be at Montclair again. I guess I'll see how I'm feeling. So everyone, speaking about some days, right? So what do they serve? They serve a bunch of different pastries, croissants, a bunch of different breads. They do serve some tea and coffee there, but their bread and butter, everyone, is the pastries. From what I have seen so far from them. Okay. Oh man, we got some slowage here on the Parkway, and I have no idea why. I guess everyone wants to drive right now because it's 101, 100 degrees Fahrenheit out there, which is about 38.3 degrees Celsius, which is insane. It is a hot one out here. Speaking of everyone, actually no, before we speak about the hot everyone, but it is hot, so I'm assuming everybody's trying to get somewhere and doing it in the car because that's just more efficient. So everyone, yeah, their bread and butter is pastries, and if y'all have seen from the channel, I love and enjoy some pastries. Oh my goodness, the pastries, everyone. Now the pastries are dangerous, everyone, because for some strange reason, you just can't have one pastry there. Actually, everyone, today, depending upon how this goes, I might get 3 or 4, to be honest with y'all. I just want to try a bunch of different ones, but I'm definitely going to try the croissant here because I've only tried the croissant at another spot in Millburn known as Liv's Breads. So that's the only, and then actually Jen Corelli's, everyone, in Bloomfield, which is actually another good spot too, which serves some great cannolis, and they got some other pastries there, but they're not really known for the pastries there. This spot is, and Liv's Breads is known for the pastries. So I want to see how it stacks up to Liv's Breads. Not comparing it, but like, is the croissant better? What is different about this croissant compared to other croissants that I might have had? Of course, they got a plain croissant and a chocolate croissant. Woof. And I think everyone, they got a cinnamon bun. Dang. That's going to be outrageous. Let me not let me not blast everyone. It's not going to be that good. But it's supposed to be, everyone, a berry cinnamon bun. Woo! That sounds great. Woo! I hope it's good as it sounds. But man, does that sound great to me. Some other things I wanted to talk about, since we got some time here on the drive here, is some Tesla news. All right, now, the first Tesla news, everyone, that I want to talk about is, of course, the Q2 earnings call that Tesla had just a couple days ago, which I mentioned, everyone. I gave you all a poll here on one of my posts to say, like, what's going to happen. One of them, everyone, actually came true. Supposedly, everyone. Now, I don't know this is true because Elon has said a bunch of different things that were not true whatsoever. But supposedly, everyone, there is a new Model Y going to be coming by the end of the year. Now, of course, that was all the details that were mentioned, that there's going to be a cheaper Model Y, more affordable, that's coming by the end of the year. I don't know, everyone, what it's going to look like. I can only spectate what it's going to be. If the Model Y is like sort of like I can't even call it an SUV. Maybe I could call it like a crossover, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's got to be like a crossover type of thing. Then that means the new Model Y has got to be like a hatchback. It's got to be like either like a Subaru. I think that's probably the most closest one I can kind of think that's probably going to look like that sort of style there, where it's not a Model 3 and it doesn't look like a Model Y, but it's got maybe just a tad bit smaller space like a Subaru does, where it's more compact. It's a crossover type of vibe there, where I think it's going to look like, because you want to have some sort of distinction between the two models there. And I think if you put it just right in between, it's going to be a little bit bigger than the 3 and a little bit smaller than the Y. I think it's definitely got to be a Subaru, for sure, hands down. That's what I'm thinking about. So yeah, they mentioned that, everyone. And then, of course, I think I put this on a poll too as well, everyone, that came true, which is not to be expected here. But Q2 earnings year over year, everyone, has been down for Tesla. And I think Elon was mentioning to everyone on the call is that these are just difficult times, challenging times that they're going to be facing right now, which of course is true, everyone, because of the fact that the tax credit is going away soon. So that's definitely got to be some pressure on Tesla, which I think, everyone, this might be Q3, everyone, might be the best quarter that Tesla has experienced since earlier on. I think it is, because the tax credit is going to be ending, and then I think they might sneakily do some secret deals in there too as well, just to try to get more people in their cars. I think so. Everyone, I'm curious to let you know if you're getting a Tesla this quarter, which one you plan on getting, the 3, the Y, or maybe another version that they might have. Let me know your thoughts, everybody. But yeah, that was pretty much, everyone, what I've gathered here from the call. And it's unfortunate, everyone, but the past couple of days, as I'm talking right now, hopefully it's changed. I don't know if it has or not. Tesla's share price, everybody, has dropped significantly. And I do mean significantly, almost overnight, everyone. I think it's dropped by like 20% or something crazy like that. I'll make sure to put a photo up there, everyone, as far as what I'm looking at here. But it has dropped crazy. And that's just the way it is. The stock price, that's just the way it is. Tesla's always going to be more vulnerable to like just things that just kind of happen here. But yeah, that's kind of what I gathered. They talked about some other things too as well, but I think those were the main ones that were important, outside of the robo-taxi going to be expanding to as well to San Francisco. I think they were talking about there. But that's, of course, in the works, and we don't know if that's going to happen by the end of the year as well. But yeah, everyone, right now we're in a weird type of just phase with Teslas. And hopefully, everyone, Tesla can weather the storm, but it's to be determined after Q3 ends. I think that's when we'll start to kind of see how they navigate and position themselves to still be the leaders. And I don't want to say leaders per se, but making waves in the EV space. The other thing, everyone, about Tesla, before I move on to some other things here, is of course, we got to talk about the Tesla diner and drive-in. Everyone, when I looked at the photos of that thing, of course it looks futuristic to me, but it looks like a spaceship just landed in Hollywood, California, and they called it the Tesla Diner and Drive-In that's open 24/7. And I noticed, everyone, on the first day that it was open, people were waiting like 20-something hours or something crazy like that, which sounds kind of crazy to me, but it makes sense because of the hype that was surrounding it. Now, of course, it looks nice. They got the 2 big screens out there, and they got the food there. But yeah, it just looks kind of interesting with the superchargers there. I've got to take a trip to Cali, everyone, at some point here, just to look for myself, not necessarily because to see what it is, but I want to try the food. That's what I want to try. I'm more interested, everyone, in trying the food comparative to like going there to kind of see what it looks like. I saw the photos, everyone. There's nothing too much to it, but the fandom right now that people are experiencing with the diner and drive-in there is kind of outrageous. But I think it's going to settle down here once everybody kind of gets over like the week has been out, 2 weeks, and so on, similar to the Cybertruck here. But everybody wants to get there, everyone. But man, I gotta try that food and see if it's actually good, because you can't build something like that, everyone, and your food is trash. How many times have y'all seen that before, where somebody builds something crazy like that, and then you go in there and you think you're gonna have a nice meal, and it's not nice? Come on. I hope, everyone, when I go, that food is at least better than Sonic's. That food's gotta be better than Sonic Drive-In, everyone. It's gotta be. Now, I know y'all probably thinking, like, who goes there for food? Everybody. You can't call the diner and drive-in then if you're not going there for food. Come on. Is that just me? It can't just be me. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking. So hopefully everybody by the end of the year, that'd be nice, but I don't know. We'll see. Let me know, everybody, in the comments, if you've been already so far. How was your experience? How was the food? Let me know. I'm curious to know. Thankfully, everyone, we're in this lane here because there's a police officer on the left lane there, where FSD wasn't going to notice that. Look at it right here. Even on the screen, everyone, it doesn't even determine or get some sort of distinction to tell us that that's a police officer right there. Man, 12.6.4 FSD. I know we haven't got no updates in about 6 months, closing in on 6 months now, but somebody's got to fix that. I've said that numerous times to everyone. If it can't read emergency vehicles, especially a police officer there or an ambulance, that's a problem. And everyone, I don't think it's just a hardware 3 issue. I think it is a hardware 4 issue too as well. It's got to be. It just can't be a hardware 3 issue. I don't think so. Somebody in the comments, let me know if it's just hardware 3, but I don't think so. It's got to be hardware 4 too as well, where they can't read emergency vehicles whatsoever. But dang, they got to fix that. Get off here at the exit here on 151 here. We got to come into the light here, and then we got to make a left here. Let's see how FSD makes the left here. We're not going to make the left here. That's fine. Don't mind that whatsoever. Now, everyone, we got to watch the sidewalk here. And, okay, great. FSD does see the sidewalk there and doesn't put us close to it there. And then, hopefully, oh, yes, it gets into the right lane here, everyone, because this lane coming up here, everyone, is for turning only. Not this light here, but the next light here. So that's perfect. FSD moves right into the great lane, the most feasible lane here. So we can go through the light and not have to transition over and get to this lane here, because the left lane is for turning only. So that's perfect. That is perfect, everybody. So it's great. So we're going straight through the light, everyone. We got about a couple more minutes left here. Want to mention some other things, everyone. I finally, everyone, got the Grok update. I finally got it, everyone. I think I got it, on Wednesday or Thursday of this week, I think. Interesting enough, a couple days before the Grok update, everyone, I got another update, 2025 20.8, which I don't know what that was about here, but it was supposedly some bug fixes. And then a couple days later, I get the Grok update. So that's the interesting thing about Tesla cars, is that it's so nice to have a car that you bought in 2022 but still receive regular updates, which is great. FSD is going to... Oh, yeah, we're in the wrong lane here. We got a car in the back of us here, everyone. Let's see, everyone. Don't go... Everyone, I'm going to probably press the accelerator here. The car in the left ain't going to let us in. But I know, my bad. FSD got to the wrong lane here. So yeah, that's the interesting thing, everyone, about FSD, right? Where Tesla cars are able to get regular updates, so you feel like you're still, the car that you bought isn't the car that you currently have because of the updates. Everyone, I remember when Apple Music first came out through the Christmas update a couple of years back. We got a pedestrian here. FSD, oh wow, FSD does see it there, which is great, everybody. But it looked like it wasn't going to stop there, but oh my goodness, did it stop? Because that would have been bad, everybody, if FSD just kept it rolling in Brookdale Park. Can't do that in Brookdale Park, everybody. People are going to be looking at you like, what the mess are you doing? But yeah, so it's nice, everyone, to get those updates. Now, I haven't played around with Grok just yet. Hopefully, everyone, by next video, I'll have some of my other impressions of Grok. I know I talked about initially here. I didn't know what the point of Grok was, what it was, because of the fact that it just didn't make any sense to me to have Grok, an AI assistant, when it's not going to take over the voice commands. We don't need that in the car. We just don't. But I'm hoping after I start to utilize it, everyone, I could hopefully see the utilization that I might do in my day-to-day. I don't know. We'll see. But hopefully by next week, everybody, I'll let you all know what my more refined thoughts are. But so far, I I don't see the point of it. It's like having ChatGPT in your Tesla car. For what? If it's not going to take over the voice commands, if it's not going to help me navigate somewhere, or I don't know, say, FSD, help me out, don't do that or something. I don't know. Hey, Grok, help me out. Tell FSD to go left instead of right. I don't know. Got to make this left turn here, everyone. And we're stopped here. And then, oh my goodness, we had to stop. I get it. We had to stop here. But we had no cars in sight. And then all of a sudden, we took too long at the stop sign there. And now we have cars. Now it's clear to go. And FSD does it great here, puts the maneuver on us and does it well. Okay? So that's awesome. So far, everyone, on this drive, there's been no disengagements and no accelerator pushes, actually, which is good too. I could have disengaged one time when FSD was in the wrong lane here and it had to move over to the left here. Everybody, y'all won't believe this, but my device literally just overheated because of how hot this thing is. Ooh, FSD. Come on, FSD, let's do this thing. Okay, everybody, so I'll see y'all soon when I park at some days. Everyone, welcome back into the channel. I picked up the items, everyone, but unfortunately, everyone, I missed breakfast time, so I had to pick up a bunch of different other items here. But look at the presentation on this box here. That's a nice presentation there. I like that some days. I appreciate you. So look what we got here, what I'm working with here. We got the almond croissant there, the chocolate chip brownie there, and then in the other box here, you got the cherry Danish. And with the cherries just falling off of that thing, everyone. But this cherry Danish, everyone, looks good. Let's take it out the box, though, and let's actually just taste this real quick. Woo. Look at that cherry Danish there, everyone. This cherry Danish is all right. Yeah. Look at the texture on this thing here. Look at the crust, just great there. It looks kind of delicate though. It's got a little weight to it though, for sure. Let's taste this, see how good it is though. Okay. Actually, everyone, I like this one. I like this little cherry Danish one. Ooh. Everyone, this is actually pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie with y'all. There's some sort of filling here in the center there, almost like a cream cheese type of thing here. And you got some sort of, I don't know if that's a cookie or something at the back end of that. Look at that right there. I don't know what that is, but man, does that taste all right though. I can't even front with y'all and say that junk ain't good though. But this right here, everyone, this thing is on point here. I gotta say, let's move on here, everyone, real quick here. To the brownie here. Let's taste this brownie here. Look at this brownie though. Yeah, that's a smooth brownie here. Got some weight to it as well here. It looks all right. Let's taste it here. The brownie's okay, I think. I think it is okay. It's got a chocolate in there. It's interesting, everyone, because it looks like, if you look at it right in there, it looks like it's got a little bit extra chocolate there that's a little bit lighter than the one that you see right on there on the front end of this, right in the front there. Yeah, with the salt there, I think it's okay. It's not outrageous, but I think you wouldn't be disappointed if you got this. Let's move on here, everyone, to the croissant here. Ooh. This croissant is big, everyone. It looks plump. It's got the same texture here, everyone, as that Danish there. And man, does this look out here with the little almonds in there, the sliced almonds there, right on the top of that thing right there. Let's taste this, everyone, and also see how good it is. Hold on real quick, everyone. Let me try it one more time with the filling in that. Everyone, what I can say is that this thing is pillowy. It's got the nice crunch on the outside there. And look at the inside of that here. It's got like some little almond filling in that. It tastes okay, but the croissant itself is great. I just wish this thing was plain. I would love everybody to come back to some days, everyone, and check this thing out plain, just see how good it is. But with the almond here, everyone, I think it's okay. Okay? But everyone, if I had to choose, everyone, between these three options here that we got here, if I had to choose everyone between these three options that we got here, I would say that Danish is on point. You got to get that cherry Danish like there's no tomorrow, okay? Everyone, pick that thing up, and you won't be disappointed here. Everyone, they've got a little small seating in there. And the outside, everyone, of that decor, oh my goodness, looks great. It's very inviting there. And the white there just adds it to it. I was talking to someone at the front, everyone. They mentioned, everyone, you got to come here early, everyone, if you want to get that croissant. Okay? So, everyone, you heard it here first, okay? Get that cheese Danish. I'm not even get that cherry cheese Danish, everyone. I'm not even messing with y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all right now. You got to get that thing here, everyone. If you like Danishes, everyone, that's the place. That's the thing to go and get to for sure. But I'll put my critique up here, everyone. But you heard it here first, okay? So you can't say I didn't tell y'all so. All right, y'all. Catch y'all in the next one. See y'all soon.